What's going on? I'm Whit, and today unboxing a brand new watch from Nubeo. This is, the brand that's known for doing like space and sea. This is the Space Invaders 45th anniversary. Cool watch. I mean, just funky, right? And inside is probably no different. This is the Galileo automatic. Galileo. You know one of us had to do that sometime in this video. You just didn't expect it to be me, right? But inside is the NASA limited edition 35th anniversary of the Galileo Space Probe. Let's tear it up. Oh, love letter. Ah, cool box, huh? Wow. That's nice packaging, huh? Like a little space tin. Whoa, look at this. Looks like some stuff is shifted around in packaging, or in shipping rather, but man, you get NASA patches? I'm bypassing the watch, but that is cool. All right, let's check this out. Whoa, it's a big one. If you enjoy big watches, today is your video. Man, let me get the wrap off of this thing and we can check it out. Wow, this thing is cool and such a beast. Boy, from my past few videos, some people were saying the watches were too small for them. Well, like I mentioned, today is your video, then this is a big boy. If you're liking big watches, I'll get you the measurements in just a bit here, but let's explore the watch first. So much going on. Let me get the handset out of the way and get this thing wound up as well. Nice big crown. Let's see, let's get some power into it and check things out, because look at that. That's what I thought. So I noticed in the shots of this watch that this dot was down here. I'm like, I wonder what the significance is of that. I didn't realize that it was a floating seconds hand. So see that disc? See in certain light, there you go. That is a clear disc that, under normal circumstances you wouldn't necessarily see, and that's got that seconds hand, the red dot floating around. Let me get the handset out of the way. Oh, wow, what a unique handset, huh? That is cool. Oh, there's no place to really put it out of the way, I guess, since there's a lot of print on the dial, but wow, the NASA signature, proud, right on the top, and man, that is a unique handset. Crazy. So let's go over some of the specs and stuff. This is a stainless steel case, which is very unique, as you can see. Look at the bezel here. That's also fixed stainless steel. That's got its own round of set screws, and just as massive. And this crystal, I mean, you could knock somebody out with this watch. This is a matte blue dial, and again, you see NASA proudly at the top, and then you've just got National Aeronautics and Space Administration in print down towards the bottom, and then the anniversary noting of the Galileo Space Probe, 1989 to 2024, 35 years. And then over on the other side, we've got a date window that is black with white print and framed by a red border. So you can see on the dial that there are engraved markers around that blue section, and then the white here is like an index that is raised from the bottom, and those are going to be lume filled. So I think that is kind of like a Lumicast thing going on. We'll find out here in a bit. That floating seconds hand is really cool. It's supposed to symbolize the continuous journey of space exploration, and that's kind of what that looks like, an orbiting satellite going around your dial. This is a single dome sapphire crystal. It is so thick, you can see, you can't get those distortions to really show anything on the dial, because it's so high on top of that dial. Moving to the outside of the watch, this bracelet is beautiful. I mean, that's very unique, and it's got, look at the end link here. That fitment is so tight around that top side. That is sweet. And look, I think that is essentially the Nubeo logo, right? The round circular logo that they use. And getting you a view of the brushwork, you can see mid-case, top side the lugs, and on that bezel, all very fine kind of satin finish. The bracelet does have a taper, and I'll get to that when we do the measurements. You've got I've already got it open. You've got a fold-over safety latch with the Nubeo signature across it, and then a double push-button release, fully milled, and 3 micro adjusts. screw down signed crown, and I'll get the measurement of that as well because it's hefty. It's pretty large. Oh, look at the knurling. So you've got classic kind of coin edge knurling in between these 4 posts. So that gives you a little bit of grip. And screw down case back. Left a sticker on there for you. That's cool. They give you a little QR code so you can register your watch. Which, by the way, that was the card inside the box, this NASA Galileo you see, limited edition, number 42 of 165. Let me get you a sticker peel. Here we go. Oh, wow. Did not expect that, huh? Look at that custom rotor. Wow. So this is an NH35 inside, Seiko automatic movement. The NASA logo is printed on the underside, and then you've got that custom rotor with automatic movement, and then you see 35th anniversary Galileo, 24 joules. Man, that is sharp. So cool that they added that nice little touch. Then we see around the outside of the watch, you've got water resistance 200 meters, screw down crown and case back here. NB 6107, that is the reference number, limited edition. And then you see 42 of 165, as I noted on the card inside the box, automatic sapphire stainless steel. Wow. That is cool. Okay, since we just saw the movement, I'll tell you this is a NH35 from Seiko, 24 joules, beats at 21,600 vibrations per hour, about a 41-hour power reserve. It's got automatic and hand winding, features hacking or stop seconds device, has that quick set date as well. And the accuracy tolerance is -20 to +40 seconds per day. I usually have better luck with these movements though. And not a thorough time graph or examination, but just showing you one pass through and dial up, one position, fully wound, brand new watch right out of the box, and you're seeing a rate of -2 seconds per day, amplitude of 240 degrees, and a beat error of 0.4 milliseconds. Kind of common for this movement. Again, this is not a premium movement, but still pretty great for this workhorse NH35. Okay, so still to come, I'll show you to you on my wrist, and we'll give you a luminescence shot at too. This is going to be pretty spectacular, I think. Japanese loom, but we'll find out in a bit what it looks like. First, let's get you some measurements. This is a big boy, like I said. 48.5 millimeters in diameter. The lug-to-lug is officially 57 millimeters, but it's really kind of longer than that because that's measuring to the tip of the lug there. But you can see this fitted in link kind of comes out, and that makes for a serious positive in-link situation. I mean, this is how far it protrudes out from the watch. So if we measure that, it's going to be massive. So 65 millimeters lug to lug, essentially, as far as your wearability goes. Invicta owners, are you out there? Come on now. But you can see it definitely has a turn down. The lugs already start that, and then it continues with that end link. Now, I guess this is going to be considered an integrated bracelet because you can see the inside of those lugs is like 18 millimeters, but you're not going to put an 18 millimeter band on this watch because of the way that sticks out. I mean, I guess you could try it, but it would look silly. And then when you grab the first link, besides the end link, it's 27 millimeters. And then that tapers down to 22 millimeters at the clasp. So we are all about the chunk with this watch. And speaking of which, 18.7 millimeters from the top of that dome sapphire crystal to the bottom of the case back. Mama said knock you out. And the Galileo weighs 268 grams with all links on the supplied bracelet. All right, let's try on this beast. But today, first I'm wearing the Roland F016 Turbine Custom, and this is such a cool watch. This is one of those AliExpress watches that really catches you by surprise because the build quality, the finish, and the dial, just everything about it is mesmerizing. And there it is on my 8-inch wrist. You can see that this definitely wears like a big watch. So yeah, you definitely have to have a larger wrist to pull this off, I think, without it looking silly. You can see there that fits me quite nice. Not sized for me yet, but man, I like this bracelet. Very cool. And it doesn't feel as hefty as I thought it would. Just naturally kind of balanced out. It's like I said, this clasp isn't doing anything for me right now since it's not sized. And it wants to sit on my wrist right there. Again, because of those turn down lugs and end links. Sweet. Oh, wow, that's cool. So Japanese loom here. This is glowing green in color. And look at the lines around the bezel. I didn't really expect those to be loomed. That adds a beautiful little touch to it. And then you can see those markers like I'd mentioned, that kind of stick up from the dial. Those have a nice lume application to them. And then that handset, nice skeletonized handset. And the only thing we don't have loomed is the seconds hand. You can see it kind of floating around that minute hand right now. Looks to be fading pretty quick, but I mean, the lume application itself is got a beautiful touch to it, huh? All right, so how do you get the Nubeo Galileo Automatic NASA Limited Edition? Well, these are on their website, and the 35th anniversary editions. This Earth Blue is available in only 165 pieces. The Space White is 170 pieces, and the Mars Black is also 165 pieces for a total of 500 across all three colorways. These are currently on sale for $389 US. That includes free worldwide shipping and a 2-year warranty. So this being the second Nubeo watch I've had in, I can confirm that that's 2 out of 2 now with the build quality. I mean, they really have some nice touches there. Would have liked to have seen stronger lume on this, at least a longer application, since it is so cool. But man, that's the only kind of first impressions downside that I have to this one. Everything else seems to be pretty stellar. What do you think? Leave your comments down below. And if you got time, maybe check out a couple of these videos. I'll see you over there. I'm Whit, with so many watches, so little time. And money.